Let's see if anybody shows up. Or no one. Hey, Patch, how you doing, brother? This is my first live broadcast from my phone. I tried to share the link and it said YouTube rejected my comment. How you doing, Miss Diana? How you doing, FTP, Mom and Gnome? I tried to share the link with y'all and it told me YouTube rejected my comment. How's everybody doing tonight? This is my first live broadcast using my phone. If y'all notice, I did some shaving, some cleaning up. Grilling corn on the cob. How you doing, Tony? You copied, Mama. I see she does. Well, how you doing, Zooey Dog, my brother? Hey, Mama Liam. Hey, Grim Reaper. I tried to share the link, y'all, and it told me that nope, it ain't letting me. Let me see if I can copy the link. Let's see if I can share it again. There you go. It worked that time. How you doing, Florida Jim? Like I said, y'all, this is my first StreamYard using my phone. Give me a little bit of break. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. How you doing, Liam? I had multiple helpers helping me just now get up here. There's Stuart Dog, my brother. How you doing, brother?
What up, man?
Man, I don't look like Grizzly Adams no more, man. I shaved it all off.
They're all bitching about this. They can keep right on bitching because I'm gonna keep right on growing.
Yeah, they can bitch about it. Give them one of these.
I'll give them a couple of them. If they don't like that, I'll give them a flock of them.
Well, dude, you're my very first guest up on my first panel on my phone.
Cool. You feeling better?
I'm still kicking, so that's all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I got a couple weeks, and then I'll have my appointment, so I can go figure out what they got to do. About ready to just use mind control, make my body think it ain't happening, and then I'll be all right.
Mind over matter.
Yep.
You don't mind because it don't matter.
Amen.
But down there underneath the panel that you see, if
Yeah.
you click them buttons, it'll cause the panel screen to change.
Okay. Okay, that's not it.
Okay. It does one. One of the middle ones.
One of the middle ones.
That'll work.
Here comes Golden Eyes. How's that? That better?
Yep, that's better.
Okay.
You're getting the hang of it.
Hey, I'm old, but I picked up bus. How you doing, Golden Eyes? See, I'm old, but I pick up ups. And what in the world are you doing, Golden? The FET, why ain't you up here on my damn panel?
Hey, Pat. Hey, Graham. Coming on.
I hope you feel better, Golden. I see my daughter-in-law's in the room. How you doing, Laura? I have no idea what all that was about, but that didn't seem to me like something Golden Eyes would do. It was funny though.
Hey, She-Devil. Miss Diana. FTP.
She-Devil said that wasn't her, it was a troll.
Tone.
Yeah, it didn't seem to me like something Golden Eyes would be doing.
Well, you can kick.
Hey, Bubba.
You can kick them out.
What's up, brother? Well, Charlie left, so.
How far away from you is Jonesboro?
Jonesboro is about 20 miles, maybe a little less.
You know where Flint River Road is?
Oh, I'm sure I can find it.
Well, that's where I've been for the last 3 weeks, man, working.
Well, I know that they had road construction going up through Jonesboro the other day, right up the highway, and there's not one damn worker out there, just cones everywhere.
Huh. What day?
What was it, Tuesday or Wednesday?
Well, one day we got rained out. So,
Well, it wasn't raining up there.
well, the damn road was too wet. You can't lay asphalt if the road's too wet, Bubba. Tack won't stick.
See, my daughter-in-law should come up here so y'all can meet her. She's never been up on any of y'all's panels. Well, hell, I'll shoot up there the next couple of days and see you.
Well,
My buddy Billy's in from Dallas. I'll bring him with me too.
might be done up there tomorrow, though, now, Bubba.
Uh-huh.
We might get done with the job where we're at there tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Hey, Lord.
Well, good. Tell them to bring the ass on over here and finish working on the road on the highway so they can get that open back up.
Well, now, not sure if we got that one or not. All I know is we got Flint River Road. We've been over there for 3 years, I guess. That job project's been going on for 3 years.
And it's just now getting done?
2 years. My bad, 2 years. Yeah, but I guess they had to tear it all out. Then when they started to put it back, something was wrong. They had to tear it all out again. But
my daughter down there just said I'm up to no good. How am I up to no good? I'm being hazed. And look, Laura, I actually shaved. I cleaned up.
hey, Bubba,
Yeah.
can I make a public announcement on your channel?
Go ahead, man.
Everybody, please slow down in work zones. We would all like to go home, see our kids and whatnot at the end of the day, you know. So, if you think you're going to be late, And you notice road construction, take an alternate route. Sorry for
Or
the
leave
delay.
earlier.
And y'all be safe. The dog's gone.
I always told everybody if they're in that big a hurry, they should have left yesterday.
Oh yeah, right. But pay attention. Nobody wants to pay attention.
And just so y'all know, if I'm out there on that road, my brother, the sewer dog, out there holding that flag, I'm gonna park my truck in the way. So if you hit something, you gonna hit my truck. You ain't gonna hit my brother.
Hey, today's your nephew's birthday.
Oh, telling my nephew I said happy birthday. Sorry I missed it.
It's cool. No biggie. All right. Well, God bless each and every one of you. Y'all have a safe night. A safe trip tomorrow on your travels.
God bless, brother. You give all the family a hug for me up there.
All right, I surely will, my brother. You do the
Tell
same.
little bro, don't be fighting the damn hug. I told you to.
All right. Oh, I'll see y'all.
All right,
Love
brother.
y'all.
Love
Peace.
Hey.
Bye, sewer.
So I don't see Mama Gnome up here. I don't see PD up there. PD said he can't hear. Yes, Laura, I shaved. Look, she put it on there like it's shocking.
Hang on, Bubba. I'll take care.
Look, she put it on there. Oh my God, you shaved, Dad. I even cut that way down. FTP. I knew it was you, brother.
Okay, there's the link.
What up?
Hey,
This is my
FTV.
first live stream using my first StreamYard using my phone, bro.
I just wanted to come tell you that I hate to burst your bubble, but welcome to the problems. No, honestly, I haven't had any problems with StreamYards on phone, but what we do have problems with are still the same thing, the trolls. But
Oh, I
the
ain't worried about
degenerates
trolls.
that don't fit in anywhere else, but want to come over here and make themselves look fancy.
Well, trolls just need to remember when you piss people off like me, I show up at your house. I don't worry about anything else.
Right. Roll a little bit, but over the long term, that longevity is not going to work out for you.
No, longevity won't work out for them because they come over here trolling. I show up at their house. They don't have any more longevity.
No, it falls flat because they're just a keyboard warrior, anyways. Playing sounds.
Oh, crap, I got Harry's face up there.
Hey, I was just talking about Harry. Mama Gnome.
Yeah, it's Mama No.
Mama
Yeah, I
Gnome.
forgot to change the avatar,
Hey.
but
No, I'd leave it as Harry. I like that avatar.
PD, why ain't you
it'll
up
just
here?
You look good as Harry. I think Harry should set him.
Oh, thanks.
Look at what Miss Diana says.
What'd she say? But I keep telling.
Bubba,
I
I
live
keep
in
telling.
Sunset Creations. She needs to jump up here on panel too.
I think she should.
I think she should too. I mean, she's never said anything really negative. I mean, get on up here.
Oh, we
And
talk to her all the time. She's adorable.
yeah,
And she's got an attitude like the rest of us. I love it.
there you go. You know, I don't know if I got to say a whole lot to her at the cookout. There's just too much going on. She was there though, right?
No, Miss Diana didn't make it to the cookout. She wanted to, but she just couldn't make it.
Oh shoot.
Mama Liam was there.
Mama Liam was there. Mama Liam's adorable.
Well, you didn't say anything to
and I was
anybody,
there.
FTP. You were stuck up.
What'd you say? I didn't say anything. Hey, when I
I said,
I
you
just
were
want you.
being stuck up. You didn't even talk to me.
You know I'm shy.
Matthews don't pick on you because you can't say Massachusetts.
You gotta understand. The perception of meeting people that it's nervousness. It's engaging
You were
conversation. Discouraged.
But
I don't
that's
know.
one thing. I've
You
never
were
seen a
just
biker
scared.
that gets nervous. So
Well, I'm loud, but like I don't
Hey,
know.
PD.
I do know that when somebody shows a badge, you take off running pretty damn fast.
Yeah.
That's why I told him.
That's right, Jeff.
That's why I told him earlier. I said, "Hey, man, start running now. Get a head start."
Dude, I'm telling you what, PD. I pulled out that badge for my concealed weapons permit, and all he saw was badge, and FTP was gone.
I gotta go.
I had to get up to him so he could read the badge.
That was funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
What kind of bike was that, Mark?
V-Star. Which bike? Which type of your bike?
The one at the one at the that rally there, or that with the Karen dude.
The bike.
Yeah, the cop bike.
Oh, dude, I have no idea. That looked like some little Kawasaki. I don't think it was a BMW. I've never.
That looked like a bad ride, man.
There you go, y'all.
It wasn't bad. I mean, no. You'd love to cruise around on a little dirt bike, honestly.
Joe Cool's in the house.
What up, Joe?
Come on, Joe, you candy ass.
I can't stand Harry.
Sissy britches.
Come on up, brother. Joe Cool, you can't miss my first StreamYard from my phone, bro, man. You got to come say hi.
Wasn't it Patriot?
What's that?
It was just the guy sitting on it that I didn't like.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't give it. I don't really look at dudes. It just the front of that bike almost looked like it was. It almost looked kind of like a sport Harley / Suzuki type thing. I've never seen one like it. That's why I was wondering.
No, I'm gonna have to try and get some more pictures of that one. Usually I'll get right up on them, right, and start harassing them. But when you go to an event that is kind of sanctioned by someone else,
yeah,
I started getting in trouble early on with that Karen dude, and I had to tone it down a little bit and just relax, because at the end of the day, I don't know, that cop got out of his car real quick and came over to me and Karen fighting. I didn't know a dude could be a Karen, but he kind of took the cake. His timing of coming out was just like, was that planned?
Did he live there?
I have no idea. I can't. I felt like he did. I felt like he probably just went right around the corner and went back into his house. But he obviously didn't live at that house. He was on someone's private property holding the flag. I'm like, why don't they tell him to just leave? Get off my property. Unless that's like the easement type stuff. But he wasn't on.
Interesting.
He right away he started off with, "We're terrorists." Are you fucking kidding me, dude? You need to leave, bro. Your
This
game
definitely makes you a character.
It was unbelievable. Black Lives Matter is a terrorist.
I like when people call me a terrorist. I say, that's funny. When's the last time you saw me tearing up my own shit?
Exactly. I didn't tear up none of your shit, but I'd love to stick that flag
People are
right.
crazy.
Well, you know what gets me? He's one of those guys that I would gladly pay for a DNA test to find out that he's probably 20% African American and doesn't even know it.
I think people in America realize there is no one pure blood in America anymore.
No,
Wow.
all
I've heard of that
That's
happening, though.
That's
I did
what they
it.
don't
I did the DNA test and found out that I was Western European and 1% Jewish.
I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. I'm just kidding.
100% what?
Mike's singing it now too. Sing it louder.
100% troublemaker.
I'm Cherokee and Irish, but there's a dash of Blackfoot and a dash of Hispanic in there. So I guess that means I was born 100% asshole.
Yeah. Hey, these guys most go across the street. Three of us that went across. I said, "Oh, I've been waiting for this ever since the Karen series started. I've just been waiting to jump on it."
Mama
Get
Gnome
'em.
was born 100% shorty.
That's right.
Mama Gnome, oh my God, she is so short and adorable.
I got to see if Harry has that picture. I'm trying to put a thing together for my YouTube page of the cookout. Heck, Bubba sitting down on his scooter was still taller than me. That's not right.
Bubba's huge. Bubba is
Ah.
big.
I told you I was a big dude. You just didn't realize how big until I stood up next to you.
Bubba,
Right.
if you look at it look at it close. I'm about an inch taller, brother.
Nuh-uh. There's
Take a look
pictures of me and
again,
you standing
brother.
side by side. I was still taller.
Take a look. I was right
I
by
did.
that. No, take a look again. You're looking short.
No, me standing right beside you. You can see I'm still taller.
PD looked like Hulk Hogan.
I know next time I see you, you're going to be in high heels so you can be taller. So I'm not wearing no Gene Simmons boots.
I wasn't wearing no boots. I had my sneakers on.
Can
Maybe
y'all
this
hear
time
me?
Joe Cool will show up.
I can hear somebody. I don't know who I.
I'll tell you what, though. I want to see. Let me see if I can see
I
this.
haven't.
Anybody know who this guy is?
It's PD. It's PD.
No, but I seen him this morning.
Yeah, he was saying the N. He was saying the N word, trying to knock or get somebody's
Uh-huh.
channel shut down or something.
He said it a couple of times.
Yep.
Does that get
Over
channel
it.
shut down for saying that word or what?
Hate messages and stuff.
Oh man, I suppose it's the way they're saying it. I don't know.
But you could tell me what you could tell by the way he was looking and he was saying he wasn't smart enough to do it himself.
I just don't get offended. I mean, look, PD. At the end of the day, we are what we are. What I'm saying is, more people, more. We need to talk about it more. It's not done. Okay. At the forefront is that word. At the forefront is
What the hell is this doing?
the coming together of
Yeah, me.
the two
Let's
of
see
us.
who joined us. Look who joined us.
It's
Oh,
salty.
the salty,
We got a salty one.
Mr.
And
Rant.
She Devil,
The
you can
salty
have all
tampon is here for everyone's
Okay.
well-being.
She Devil can have all the hugs she wants.
According to Tammy Lindland, I'm the salty tampon.
Okay, I'm gonna put myself backstage.
Uh-oh. Just took himself out. Bro, get back here. What the? Go ahead, salty man. We lost our host. I guess I'm the new host.
Yep.
I thought you could have
Don't be dropping
27
the
people
N-word
on
now.
here. I don't think you got to do that anymore, bro. I think you can have a dozen niggas. Hop back up here. What are you doing?
You can't do it unless it's paid, I think.
I think that's every. I could be wrong. I thought it was everybody. Man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've heard that, man. Maybe people are wrong, but I'm pretty
Nice
sure I
to
heard
see Joe
anybody.
Cole in the house for a change. Instead of sitting in his car.
As opposed to what, running the streets. FCC, I just watched a video of yours, man. I guess it was a live stream that you were doing or something. Karen, what did
Dude,
do?
Street said we were terrorists. Black Lives Matter, he said, was a terrorist group. I walked
Wow.
across the street,
It is.
and we was gonna have a good debate. Walked up, and he didn't want to. I mean, I wouldn't say he didn't want to have the debate. He just kept standing there, so I just kept calling him Karen. I was trying to antagonize the shit out of him so he'd come across the street. I mean, let's have this debate. Come on over. We got lots of people here. We're always open.
Hey, I'm gonna start a new terrorist organization called WGWG. White guys with guns.
I think that's called America, bro. That already exists.
Already exists.
It's called Alabama,
Whatever.
Right, Texas.
Texas. Yeah.
They're thugs. They're the tyrants. I mean, I'm not making this shit up. That's the gang right across the street. They was posted up. You paid $70 to have the police there at an event that they really didn't need to sanction. They should have just left.
FTP, you should have walked over across the street, and the first thing you said to that guy is "Shalamahala, Shalamahala."
He's a phobic to Islam.
Well, that's what I'm saying with the beard and all. You would have set him off big time.
Bro, you guys got to have my back on that, because I count on all of you for the when you say something. Some of the times I'm reading them comments, and if someone would have put in there Shalom Mahala, say Shalom Mahala. I mean, I was a little worked up, but I mean, I knew he wasn't gonna do nothing. He was just gonna stand there like a pretty white boy. I was like, no.
You know that's.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the whole Grandmaster J bullshit? Fucking carrying
What is
unloaded
that? I heard
weapons.
the name in chat. I don't know what happened.
Grandmaster J is a guy, a black man, who's got 400 black militia members, and they're going out and calling out the KKK and racists and all this other shit. Now they're going to go to Phoenix, Arizona, and I can't wait. If you take a sniper rifle and you snipe this motherfucker, his whole organization's going to unravel. They carry
Why you don't like
unloaded
them coming out
weapons.
calling out the KKK now? Why you don't like that?
Yeah,
Well,
No.
They're
I'm not
coming out
saying I
to
don't
people
like it. I think you should call out the KKK. But these people are so racist, and I say these people, meaning his group,
I got
of
you. I
all
got
black militant militias. Not you, Joe.
Okay.
You know,
I
you're
got
racist
you,
in your own way, but
motherfucker.
I allow you to be racist.
Joe's
But
racist
seriously,
in his own way.
all bullshit aside, Joe, you're like a fucking snowflake, a raindrop in a bucket compared to people like this. These people are actually dangerous. They have the preface to believe they're going to kill all white people based on their skin color.
What?
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty.
no,
You
he
could have led
said
with
it.
that. You
I
coulda
heard him
buried
say
the
it.
lead, bro. You buried the lead. That was the important shit, right?
I've heard
there.
him say it, and there's
Yeah, he
videos
said
on
it on
Worldstar.
air.
Look, when he goes to Phoenix, Arizona, when this guy takes his group to Phoenix, Arizona, he's going to have to deal with the fucking Hells Angels and other motorcycle groups. He's going to deal with the Minutemen and the local militias, and the fucking cops ain't going to be able to save his ass. And if you're walking down Main Street with an unloaded automatic rifle, you're fucking dumb.
Hey, you
You're
forgot
dumb.
one thing he said there,
Calling
Salty.
out fucking white people saying you're going to kill white people based on their skin color? That's
You
dumb.
forgot, Salty. You forgot one thing he said. He said that he expects America to give them free land so they can start their own country. He'll take Texas.
You got loonies everywhere.
No,
I hate
negative,
that shit.
motherfucker.
I
Take
got,
California. Take California, and I'll move the fuck
racist
out.
friends too, man. I got black racist friends, man.
I got
spent
racist friends too, but it ain't about skin color. Look, Joe, if I cut your hand just like you cut my hand, what are you gonna bleed? Red, motherfucker. Red.
We are on the same.
We're human
I
beings
spent
and
3
we're
hours.
Americans.
I spent 3 hours trying to talk one of my buddies out of this shit a couple weeks ago, thinking that all white motherfuckers are bad and they can't go to heaven. I spent 3 hours talking.
We don't
I'm
need.
telling you, we're all either gonna go to heaven or we're all going to hell. If we're gonna go to hell, we're gonna have one hell of a fucking block party.
Look,
This is
Joe, I'll
already
tell you-
hell, Salty. This is already hell.
Joe, I solved an argument the other day with one simple phrase. Dude was sitting there and he was screaming in my face about, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. I said, do me a favor. He said, okay, what's that? I said, do me a favor and show me on paper where one person's life is more important than another.
Oh, this is finna get good now.
Oh, come on, Joe. Don't do it again.
Joe, you know what I do.
Joe
My
said,
life ain't no more important than yours. Your life ain't no more important than mine. Our lives mean exactly the same.
Hey, Bubba.
Now listen, when
Exactly.
Joe gets up and he gets on the edge of the
Oh, I
couch,
know. When he sits on the edge of the
he's getting
seat,
ready
I'm
to
fixing
say
to get
some
my ass
shit.
handed to me.
Here
Yeah,
When he
we
sits
go.
on the edge
but
of
here's
the
the
seat, I
thing.
know my
Joe's got
ass
to
fixing
stop
to get handed
fucking
to
all
me.
the white women.
Here we
Joe's
go.
got to
again.
stop fucking all the white women. We don't want our white women all
Listen, I'm
stretched the
sorry
fuck
to
out.
do this, but I must.
Joe.
It's only because I love you.
Here we
When
go.
people come up with wearing a freaking pink bracelet and say breast cancer matters, we need to take care of breast cancer. Nobody jumps up and say that's dumb. All cancer matters. Do
You're
you
right.
know why you bring that up when motherfuckers say Black Lives Matter? Take time to think. Had I said leprechauns, had I said swimmist, any other thing, no one would have said that shit. But Black
I
Lives
don't
Matter
think
is a
one
trigger
thing
to
means more than
motherfuckers.
the other. I don't think
Huh?
one thing means more than another.
I
Everything
would agree, but you understand my point. If a motherfucker said was supporting breast cancer is important, not one idiot would come in behind that and say all cancer is important, all cancer kills. That's a given.
Then I'm going to take it to a whole new level, Joe. I'm going to take it to a whole new level. Pink tacos matter.
I'm
Did you
agreeing.
say
You know I'm
TikTok
agreeing
matters?
with that shit. You know I agree.
Joe.
Pink tacos matter. Pink taco lives
Yeah,
matter.
that
Fuck it.
FTP got a fucking foot long.
Oh, there he goes bragging again.
Yeah, he's like Jared from Subway. He's like Jared from Subway. He's eating a foot long on camera.
This is good sense. This is not no Subway shit. This is actually.
Hey, there's no food here, Joe. I got to go to my mom's to eat. You're just crushing me. I got cookies and orange juice over here, cheese and crackers and shit.
Joe, do you remember? You remember when we were discussing, and I said it just like everybody else. You know, hey man, all lives matter, and why does it have to be just Black Lives Matter? You said to me, this is a while ago. You said that if we had said something like white lives matter, it wouldn't have carried the same momentum as Black lives because it was a black person that was murdered, and it struck a nerve with me, but it was true because you're right. It grabbed momentum and it kept going. And I thought to myself at the time, then I can be up there with you guys and show my support. But then you said it would show much more unity if I was there, but in the back, letting the people that was more or less involved in trying to get the point across, but us being in the back, showing our support from the back. That's what you said.
Yeah, I think you misunderstood or I misspoke because I don't believe that. I don't think I've ever believed that. I remember me and you talked about, I was telling you how to protect people at every rally. They were saying, if you feel you need protection, go to the back, go to the middle. And it was filling up with white people and transsexuals and shit. I think that's the reason I was saying go to the back.
Oh, okay. All right. I misunderstood that.
Yeah.
I know me, though.
I'm the guy that wants the white people up front. I want that image. My favorite image from this whole event is the first day it happened, the first fucking protest. It was a bunch of white police, all white, and all white people on the other side in their face, like, ah! Oh my God, I was hooked. I was like, this is different.
So you wanted to show them that everybody was standing with everybody and saying we're all standing together.
And I might as well be honest with you, cats. I think the Black Lives Matter name sucks. It puts niggas off. Blah blah. Got a million problems with it. I would have assumed everybody would jump on and say all lives matter, but maybe those people were smarter than me. If they would name something else, maybe it would not have triggered all this conversation. So
that's what you said. It wouldn't have got the traction.
See, Joe, me and you's had talks several times, and I told you that if me and you was in the same place and shit was about to break out, I'd be the first one to stand in front of you to have your back. Remember that?
You know that. Stand in front of me and have my back. Undoubtedly.
Yeah, really.
Undoubtedly.
Oh, trust me, I'm big enough to cover both sides.
Right. Reach around.
No, but you stand in front of Joe, they wouldn't even see Joe.
Right. I'll disappear.
Yeah, we know that one.
Stop it, FTV. You being a prick. I'm hungry.
Damn, bro, how many of those you gonna eat? You brought that shit up here. You ain't shared not one damn bite.
I know, right? Oh, he making me hungry, man. I got like $8 or something.
Hey, they $5. They $5 over there at the Subway right now. $5 footlong at Subway.
I hate fucking Subway. I hate Subway.
Now, see, I went to Burger King today and got the hot chicken sandwich, a fry, and a drink. $9.50.
Jeez.
What the hell happened to cheap fast
Damn, I
food?
better fire has subs before I do that.
I got a gyro either yesterday or this morning. It must have been yesterday. Give him a 20, a gyro and a milkshake. Give him a 20. I didn't have $10 change left. Probably like, I don't know, $7, $8 change. But
it's ridiculous.
I'm like, damn, what's that gyro? $8 sandwich.
See, this is the best part about getting old. You start losing your appetite. You don't have to eat as much.
Right?
Yeah, but I bet your old lady get mad about that one.
Yeah.
No, it just means she doesn't have to stand by the kitchen as much because she likes to cook.
Social Security.
I do not like to cook. Now I'll cook out on the grill all day long, but right now it's too hot to cook out on the grill.
What's up, Metal? Peachy, Linda, how y'all doing?
Peachy's
too hot to cook on the grill. Put the damn grill under the tree. Get some shade. Oh, hell, Peachy, Metalhead, Gamma Green Eyes. I just saw all y'all came in. I appreciate y'all coming in.
Oh, by the way,
Ever
I've
since
accepted a position with a hospital here. So the next month or so, maybe 6 weeks, I'm going back to work.
Nice.
Will you be driving or something else?
No, I'll be basically, as their PCs go down, I will go to the warehouse, pick up some PCs because you get a hospital that
in your tech
goes
capacity.
down.
In your
Yeah.
tech capacity.
Yeah, and I'll go replace the PCs. So it'll be like 10, 15 PCs at a time. I'll go there, spend a day replacing PCs, bring them back, and start the next day all over again. Mr. Clean.
I forgot you even did that shit, PD.
Yeah, I think
We talk
maybe.
about the bus driving so much.
Yeah, I do. I like it, and
I say we do. I say we do. I didn't.
Yeah.
I forgot about the tech.
It's
I
gonna
got that
suck
same
about that.
camera.
But I think I talked to Jeff today, and just maybe, we may have came up with a solution about his PC. So he's going to check with the guys.
All right, hope so.
what you got there, Metalhead?
You got a camera like mine?
He's got the camera that he won from Jeff that he's going to sell to me for $20.
Hell no, I ain't.
I'll buy it for $1. I'll give you $1.
Fuck no.
I'll do better than that. I got $20.10. See, I outbid you there, the PD.
$20.20.
2021. I got a camera that I don't even use. I got a fucking video camera.
I ended my live stream twice, bro.
200.
Unintentionally.
Actually, I
You
don't
killed
need
it on us the other day when we were talking.
I need a gimbal.
I got a gimbal. It's on the end of my arm. It's called my damn hand.
Really?
Mama, no, Bama Green.
I got an external battery that I can hook to it, stick it in my pocket.
I heard them external batteries run the cameras down cameras run them down pretty quick.
FTP, bring that next time you have an interaction with a cop, and if you hit him, see if he charges you with assault.
I should have done that today.
I didn't hit him.
Did you see Liberty Bird try to take your title, man, from running from the cops? He might have outdid you, man. That nigga was running, and then they surround him, then he take off again and backed up and do not touch me, stay there. And they surround him, he take off again. Yeah, they end up putting.
Sorry.
FTB
They had
didn't
two
even get a
together.
chance. They got out the car and tackled his ass. He didn't get a chance to run far.
Yes,
James-
Bird did well. Eventually, he ended up with a spit mask in his underwear, but he did good initially.
Oh, shit. He ended up worse, bro. That's
On
my
the floor,
nightmare
he
right
was just telling me, on the floor with a spit mask. They pulled his shit down. He like my genitals and face all on that nasty ass floor.
That to me, pulling his underwear down halfway, that to me should be totally without a doubt inhumane. That should not be happening.
That's his biggest issue with him.
That's only gonna light the fire further.
Yes.
The fact they do that to him, now he's gonna come back and he's gonna create that fire content. I promise. He ain't gonna
He
lay
is.
down.
He already talking about lawsuits and shit. He said that the reason they did it was because they wanted him to go through some type of COVID procedure. And he said, I don't trust you. I want my own physician. And they decided, no, that's not they cuffed him. Or maybe he's already cuffed. They stripped him. And I don't know what they put him through. They put him on the ground, with his all face and nuts and shit all on the floor where he like all sorts of nasty shit at him, looking at pubic hairs and fucking piss and shit on the floor.
Why they got to strip it and do a COVID test?
I do not know. And that might be more dangerous. If I didn't have COVID, I got it now, nigga. You got me licking the floor, my dick all on the floor. If I didn't have it, I got it now.
That way you can get them to slide right out your ass.
Joe, this I don't know where to start or end, but I know they're onto some next level new world shit that we don't understand.
I agree.
Why the forcing of testing? I always wondered that about TB tests. If I tell you I don't have TB before I came the fuck in here, why do I need a TB test? And if I don't take it, you're gonna be violent and you're gonna lock me down. Now it's the COVID shit. If you don't take the COVID,
we got to get you some of that, Joe.
I see it. If
that way the police can slide right out your ass.
What's to stop them from saying next time you have to take a flu test before you can go back to work, before you can go here. You have to take a so-and-so test. You have to get a fucking shot, a immunity shot, whatever they call them shits, a vaccine before you can do this and that. If they get away with one, they get away with all.
I was forced to take the TB test when I was 18.
I had to take it to just to be around the kids.
Yeah, I took it when I went to rehab and cut my drug shit out.
All they did is they poked me with a needle, not down inside, just like on top of the skin. That was all it was. Yeah.
And if you got it, then you will react badly. In a day or two, you come back, showing what a Band-Aid is, and if you got bumps right there, otherwise it's disappeared.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal.
That's not as intrusive, as invasive as shit as some of this shit is, though. I don't want you sticking shit in me. I don't know. I don't even trust you cats, man, no more. Shit.
Oh, come
Well,
on.
that's one of the things I'm a little concerned about with this job, being around the hospitals. If I'm going to have to take a test and all that, I'm a little concerned about having to go through that because I don't believe in the test.
I think at a hospital, you're gonna have to suck it up and go through it. If you're gonna be working around a hospital, I don't know. As long as they're not sticking it, talking about giving you a vaccine or some shit, man. I think that's some. If you want that job, you gotta live with that shit. And hospital was the best place to catch the worst fucking diseases. Want to be be careful of that shit anyway, man.
Hey Joe, I do have an announcement for you, bro. It's kind of an announcement warning. When you meet Peachy Rider in person, bro, you're gonna melt.
That's an understatement. I'm gonna bang her.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
bro.
you ain't touching that. Hey, man.
She got it going. She definitely got it going on, bro.
You're not friends no more. You don't touch Peachy.
Don't touch Peachy.
Peachy got it going on, bro. She's something else.
Hey, she's guarded. She's protected. Okay,
Yeah.
Joe.
You ain't got to
She
worry
got
about
room
it.
for another bodyguard, right? I could be a bodyguard. I got a body. I'm down. Shit, I know CFW. I know that's unpopular to say, but I was watching her somewhere on somebody's live, David Bourne, I think. And every time they fan her, she was standing with her back turned. I'm like, man, who's this bad motherfucker? About 3-4 times she kept catching her, you know, wanting to hit on this nigga. I was like, oh, that's CFW. But CFW is bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could have
Dude,
had.
I knew Peachy looked good. But then when I met her in person, dude, I'm glad I was sitting the fuck down.
Right, damn.
Hard worker too. I helped her carry her cooler up. I was like, yeah, girls don't need to be carrying the cooler up. She was lugging that whole cooler full of pop and ice.
What's up, Kev? Once Joe Cool BBC. I don't know what that means. Trump 2020, baby.
I'm gonna have to watch you go from now on. I got my eyes on you.
I hear sirens.
They're coming to get you, Joe.
Get yourself some content, Joe. Let's go.
Right.
Turn on the camera, man. Turn on the camera.
The camera's rolling, baby.
Yeah, didn't CFW, didn't somebody get her swatted the other day?
What?
Yes, the cops went to her house.
Yes, I wouldn't call it swatted, though, not necessarily. They said that she was on the panel and they thought her husband, this is what they said, was giving her shit and maybe knocking her around. So somebody sent the police as like welfare check, which I instantly quadrupled the chance of her being killed when you call a motherfucker for a welfare check. That's just
Don't
dangerous.
call no damn welfare check to my house. I don't want nobody in my house shot.
Yeah, if you don't know my next door neighbor or some motherfucker that live 5 minutes away, just, you know, let me work it out. I don't need that shit.
Y'all need to call anybody. I got family. They around the corner. Call them.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that here.
Yeah.
The problem with them, the biggest problem they got, when you shoot at me, I shoot back.
Let me
That's
tell
what
you
Bird
something.
was doing.
Before you get to my door, I know you're there.
Yeah, but as a law states, we have a right to defend ourselves with and up to lethal force.
See, that's what it was up with Bird, right? If the arrest was illegal, and it was, Bird had a right to resist. He was trespassed from the property next to it. The property he was on, he had permission. He had the survey showing that there was their property and had permission to be there. But the people from the property next door, whatever it's called, insisted that this is our property, and they arrested him. And he ran and told them to stop following me and leave me alone. And it took a while before they got the fuck out of him in cuffs and shit. But you got a right to fucking resist arrest, man. He can't win this in court. And they charged him with the resist, which is a secondary charge. You need something to arrest him on. And if what he say is true, they're arresting him on a grounds he trespassed on a place he had the right to be. The resisting charge falls to the wayside because it's a secondary charge. So
well, that's what I say. How do you trespass me from nothing? You say I'm trespassing. I say you're in the wrong. And
I had a dumbass try to trespass me from my own property.
I mean, if I'm doing a legit business and I came with money and I came to do business, I don't see. Yes, in the state of South Dakota, you have the right to refuse service to anyone, but not after you have my car and my property and impounded. It just.
We're talking about your case. All right. So I didn't know that you were trespassed when you went to get your car back. That's what you said.
Yeah. Well that cop kept trying to serve it on me when I was in jail, and I kept telling him to blow me. But the point was how you gonna serve me with a trespass when I already left when they asked me to and went across the road? I was on the street. I wasn't even on their property. But they told me they was gonna call the cops. You have to wait for them to come. You can't just leave.
Dude, I've had somebody try to trespass me from property I owned. How you gonna trespass me for my own shit?
Unless you did it.
Yeah, your wife.
Lines, bro. You don't even deserve to own or run a business in the state of South Dakota. You don't know how to act. The feelings police do need to be called.
FTP. So when did the baseball bat come out? Because in the scenario you said you're across the street peacefully filming or something, waiting for the cops, and the shit I see on the news is some crazy nigga had a arson can setting up a 9-block radius. What's the difference here? What happened?
Okay, so I went out to my car, and they not my car. I went out to my van, and I grabbed the baseball bat out of the back of my minivan, right? So they got that fucked up in the news. They said that I went to the back of my car that was in the tow yard, and then I grabbed the bat out of the car. I was never in the motherfucking tow yard. They trespassed me.
All right, so you got your van, your bat, all on city property, not tow truck people property.
Right. It was across the
and then you proceeded to go tell them, tow truck niggas, y'all give me a car, I'm gonna hit y'all with this bat.
No! Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy, Joe? You try to bait me like that? You don't.
I don't know what happened.
No, fuck you, Joe. Fuck you.
What happened?
Fuck you, Joe. That's what just happened now. Fuck you. Damn it, Joe. Why are you doing this shit to me?
No, really, I think that's what they said. You threatened somebody with a bat.
I fucking stood there with the bat and told them they was gonna give me my motherfucking car back. The hell yeah.
All right, it's kind of what I said.
Not leaving without my motherfucking car. That's how it is. Do you like your tow trucks? I'm standing 2 feet from them. How are you gonna fucking steal my motherfucking car? Are you fucking kidding me? You don't have the right to refuse me service.
How they gonna refuse you service while they still holding your property?
No, the fuck you is. I got the title. There ain't no bank lien on that shit. It's mine. Mine alone.
I can tell you a loophole that'll help you though. You can hire another
motherfucking help me.
How'd they get your car? I'm sorry, Bubba.
A loophole, you can hire a tow truck company to come in and tow your vehicle off of that lot, and they can't stop them because they're there for business. They can drop it as soon as it's in the street, and you can get in it.
Fuck them motherfuckers, man. I don't need this.
How'd they get your car,
If I
FTP?
need to have a felony for the rest of my life, fuck it. I'll live with it, bitch. They weren't on the title. It's not theirs. I had the money. Fucking give it. It's like pay up, sucker.
Wait, you had the bread and they still didn't want to give you your shit?
Yeah. All I said was, dude, the car you stole yesterday. They're like, what car? I said the black Mustang. I don't know what fucking car that is. I said, well, are you going to ask me for my ID? You need to leave. You're trespassing. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking, and then push me out.
Oh, wow.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
Wow.
Fucking triggers right now just talking about I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and your fucking business. I don't want to come back anyways. And stop stealing my shit. I'm sorry, Bubba.
Stop stealing.
Hey, just so y'all know, Blue Eyes snuck in. Blue Eyes is in chat.
Man.
Hey, Blue Eyes, how you doing, baby?
Fuck Joe. Fuck you, Joe.
FTP, did you hear that Joe Cool turned into Joe Smooth? Did you hear that?
Hey, baby. How you doing, Blue Eyes, baby?
Coming down to Joe. Fuck. Got away with the women, but motherfucker ain't got away with the men. That's for damn sure.
That does it. I ain't calling Joe Cool no more. He gonna be Joe Smooth.
I'm glad you said all that, FTP, because, oh my God, how young is Columbo? What is this, season 1? That nigga look young as fuck. I'm glad you said that, right? Because every motherfucker been portraying you. I thought you, damn it, went up there while your car was in impound, popped the trunk, got a bat, told motherfucker, get away, I'm taking my car back, get away. I'm glad to see you went in there with the bread. People don't know this. They certainly not talking about it. I went in there with the money to pay for my shit, and then them niggas told me I'm trespassed. They're not gonna let me get my shit. That's important.
My wife woke me up out of a dead sleep. She said, dude, you gotta go get your car. And I was like, fuck. tired. Okay. And she was like, have Mark go with you so he can drive it back. He was downstairs sleeping. It was like 10, 11 o'clock.
How'd they get it?
I mean, I was tired, bro. I wasn't in the
How'd they
mood.
get your car?
What's that?
How'd they get your car?
Speeding, and then I didn't sign the ticket, which you can see that on my channel. When I didn't, okay, he said, you don't have to sign the ticket, but he said, you have to take the ticket. I said, I'm not taking your ticket. He said, you're going to jail. I said,
Took
well,
him
are
out
you
the
good?
car, and 20 minutes later, his phone finally shut off the live.
But FTP, in this day and age, with the shortage of TP, you could have used that.
I could have used that ticket as toilet paper. You're right. But I didn't want the COVID that was on the ticket. So
Yeah, a little bit of spray of alcohol, you'd have been fine.
he said he didn't want the problem. I don't want the problem. Just go away.
Oh, if you need some alcohol, to go on it, I got 1,800 in the freezer.
18.
You know he's a drinker, right? You see where it is. He got it in the freezer.
Jose,
You know he's
yeah,
a
keep the
drinker.
Captain Morgan's in the freezer too. A little bit of spiced rum.
Well, actually, I have some, let's call it Missouri water in the freezer. I got some 1,800 in the freezer, and I got some Fireball in the freezer.
God, Jose's calling my name right now. He says you need to relax a little bit, Joe.
I got almost 2 gallons of the 1,800 in the freezer.
Wait a minute, did Bubba just say he had some of these nuts in the freezer?
Joe, I just want to say this to you. Within minutes, over 2 days span, I'm down over $3,000.
Well, FTP, when you sat there and dude told you to take this ticket to go to jail, that's when you made that decision.
Fuck you, Joe.
No, I'm not saying it was the wrong decision. Don't act like, damn it, the fucking lightning struck and you didn't see it coming. Right? If I go out there and cop watch and pull my camera out, I'm putting myself in harm's way. When you tell dude, listen, I'm not doing that shit, you're a cop watcher. You know you put yourself in harm's way. You know the fucking I might go to jail. You might get your car took when you make a stand.
Hey,
We have a celebrity in chat, y'all.
You have the right.
I've been here all along.
You have a right to be taken to the judge immediately when someone levels you. And he wrote me another ticket that I had insurance on my vehicle. He wrote me a no insurance ticket. I had insurance on the vehicle the entire time. What the fuck was that for?
I'm not saying they were FTP. I'm with you, nigga. You took a stand. It's a beautiful thing. You're a patriot for doing so. But it sounds like you're acting like, oh, I didn't see it coming. When I got dog to go out there and the police, I know. When you confront them niggas, you know there's a chance, right?
Y'all don't get it. Just because they make an unruly law doesn't make it legit. It doesn't.
No shit. Look who you're preaching to. You think you're enlightening anyone in this room with that shit?
You gonna put me in prison for life because I didn't sign a fucking ticket? Fuck you, mail it to me. That's what CFW said down in Texas. He said, mail me that bitch.
That's right. I'm with you, and it take a nigga to stand up and take a stand, which you did.
Everybody needs to do that. Everybody, all the time, 100%.
Flood the jails. I agree.
Look who we got. Look who we got.
Flood the jail.
Ooh-wee. Look at that. Look at that. Look at. No, never mind.
What's up?
What's up, Peachy baby?
Look at the smile on Joe's face. Look at the smile on Joe's face.
Oh, Joe.
Is Bubba wrong? Can he get 10 niggas out here?
We fighting over you, Peachy.
Yeah, Peachy missed it. We was over here talking about you a minute ago, girl.
There ain't no damn fight.
You got to keep your have to pay for the 10 people, Jeff.
I got a bone to pick, but y'all continue your conversation because I want to jump in a minute.
Go ahead. No, you go. We was pretty much done, and we ain't talking about shit.
We all know ladies first. You go right ahead, girl.
No, how is he a patriot for going to jail when he's been to jail time and time again? He's got a family. How is he a patriot, Joe?
You know how many times Martin Luther King went to jail? Are you questioning him as well? Because he had a family, he should have stayed his ass at home.
Look, it's my opinion with to take a ticket or not to take a ticket. you're gonna go to jail for not grabbing the ticket. I mean, what point does that make, FTP? What kind of
I can
stand is
answer,
that?
but she's
Well,
talking
hold
to
on,
you.
Joe. Hold on, Joe. What kind of stand is that denying the paper ticket?
Since he's not answering, I can. What was the ticket?
Not
Oh,
good.
you
Hold
want
on.
him? I'll shut up. You go, FTP.
She was asking you, Joe.
No, I
You,
was
well, you
asking
was quiet
you.
as a fucking mouse. I didn't think you were going to say anything.
No, she was asking you, FTP.
The fact that I don't take the ticket is my personal reflection with this police department. The fact that they would rather shoot people in the back, not acknowledge people's lawsuits, and the fact that you never have a voice. If you sign that ticket, it's an admission of guilt. They don't tell you that. You have to then appear in court.
Well, he said you didn't have to sign it, though, right?
admission. I don't think it's admission of guilt. No, it's not.
It is not going to make that ticket any more valid, whether my signature's on it or not. And if I sign it, it's going to say fuck the police on it. It's not going to say Mr. Mark Burgess, the Almighty. No, it's going to say FTP, FU, and it's going to say a bunch of vulgarities towards them and their thieving ways. Just because you caught me speeding doesn't mean you can then give me an unwarranted ticket when you didn't even ask me for my insurance. Okay, I wasn't even fishing for more bullshit, but what I got was more bullshit. Not the fact you took me to jail for the speeding. You tacked on a no insurance, which you knew required an automatic court appearance. Why did you do that? Because then when
It was retaliation. Let me ask you a question. Now, if you get pulled over tomorrow or the next day,
I'm not going to sign the fucking ticket.
Are you going to do the same thing and you're going to be taken to jail?
Yes, that's
Okay.
what's happened from years. You don't want to acknowledge my lawsuit. You don't want to acknowledge my family. You want to pull guns on me. You want to continually do it once every 3 fucking years. Look, dude, Joe, I know the way you feel. Every minority person in America don't like guns pulled on them. I especially don't like them pulled on me. Maybe more than most. Maybe the same as some. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you something. You want it? You're going to have to look me in the face and pull the fucking trigger. And if you don't fucking want it, step the fuck off. Step the fuck away from my vehicle. It ain't your fucking vehicle. It's my vehicle. And I'm not privileged. Well, maybe I am, but I'm not fucking privileged. I'm poor. And they take every motherfucking thing from me. Everything from my kids. Everything from my $3,000. That's my whole fucking year's income.
You think he don't have a point, Peachy?
What's that?
Do you think he have a point? These niggas rape and rob us every day. People have to start making a stand. He's out there alone. He looks like an idiot. That everybody in that day, if nobody accepts a ticket and we fill the jails because these niggas are raping us for our money and robbing us for our property, he took a stand.
No, that's, I'm just saying, in my opinion, and I respect that, and I'm not being disrespectful. I just wanted to ask him that, because when does the madness stop with them? But sometimes when does madness stop with us? So at what point are you going? So you said you paid out $3,000. I mean, at what point? I mean, are you going to? I know, but hold on. At what point are you going to continue making this stand? At what point is that you're going to take food off the table? Are you going to lose your shelter? At what point?
Fucking kill me. How am I any better than the homeless guy that I go down and help out with food or water? How can I stand up and say that I'm not a white privileged person? How can I possibly stand there and say it if I'm not representing myself properly? If I really care about the homeless, if I really care, like Janet Mattson in her kitchen, if I really truly care about the fight that's going on between police.
Hey, let me say something right here real quick here, FTP. I'm going to take this back a little bit further. I'm going to take this back to the video where you got tackled and arrested. If you remember, the cops was not going to let you out. Someone made a phone call to someone higher up in government. He had that person watching the video along with him. One simple phrase got FTP out of jail in less than an hour because I pointed out the fact in that video where the cop said, no, he's not doing anything wrong. I just want him out of here. The other cop pulled up and tackled his ass, and he wasn't doing anything wrong. The cops are the ones that made something wrong.
No, I
Well
agree with
done,
that.
well
So, but
done, well done.
yeah, but I have a question. So what was your ticket? Why were you pulled over in the first place?
Speeding. 50 and a
Okay,
30.
okay, were you guilty?
Yes.
Okay, and so you're taking a stand. So when we're guilty, then there's consequences, and so you're saying that you're guilty, and so the process is then you take the ticket and you're guilty, right? You said you're guilty.
They're guilty. Hold on. Let me argue this one. They're guilty of shooting George Floyd. No. Stepping on George Floyd's neck for 8 minutes, 42 seconds. So take their guilt. What if they paid?
No, we're not talking about George Floyd. We're talking about you and being in $3,000 debt.
About George Floyd, because I looked at that cop and I said, but you're gonna go put your knee on someone's neck. I don't sign this ticket. You're gonna do violent shit to me, aren't you?
Well, that's a personal decision. I'm just I'm just being the devil's advocate, so to speak.
Peachy, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
What's been unsaid here, FTP?
You can't
apparently you
hold
think
a gun
it's
on
so.
me and think I like you.
Well, it's almost being a sovereign citizen, almost.
I was about to say, at least when it comes to the speed laws, you don't think you have to adhere to the speed laws, or which is where I am. If you do speed, you don't get to take $150. You don't get my car and all of that shit. Even if I do speed.
Well, if I'm speeding, look, I've had
Tell
a
me you ain't
shitload
done
of speeding tickets.
20 over, Peachy.
What's that?
Tell me you have never done 20 over on your motorcycle.
Peachy, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Hold on. I'm multitasking because my dad's real sick and I'm having to do more stuff. Okay, so what was your question about? Okay, look, I've been pulled over on that motorcycle, and they could have taken me to jail for the speed I was going. All right, but I'm not going to keep going and run from them because they don't have a right to pull me over or whatever, or when they do pull me over, I'm going to take the ticket because I don't want to make it worse for myself to go to jail and then them impound my motorcycle. So even though I didn't like it and or my car, I'm a little speed demon.
I'd have took the ticket as well, and I'd rather have my car to fight the next day to fight the next cop.
Yeah.
I would have taken the ticket.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, look, hey, FTP, you know me well enough that I speak my mind, right, brother? It doesn't mean that I respect you less. I respect you for you taking that stand for yourself.
Good girl.
All right, hold on. I want to go back to the subject we was on a while ago when she was down in chat about the little hotness about Joe Cool. Be careful when you meet her because she's just fine as hell.
Thank you, Bubba. Thank you. Yeah, Bubba and I had a moment on the couch for a second.
That shit sounds interesting.
Yeah, Bubba's a great guy, and FTP and PD. Look, we got 4 of us up here who's met in person. Yeah. Don't tell me this shit ain't real. Don't tell me YouTube is not real. Come on.
Good girl.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, Joe. Peachy was having trouble getting around, dude. She had a knot the size of a softball in her back. By the time I got done with it, this girl could float.
Yeah, he gets some good back rubs.
I think I'm pretty good at foot rubs myself.
Oh yeah, man, those are good too.
I ain't saying shit. I'm a gentleman.
Everybody walk in the door, they turn around, that don't look right, walk right back out.
Hey, I think we were on panel too, weren't we, Bubba?
Yep.
Yeah. We were on panel as well. I remember. I forget was it Country Boys News?
I was looking for panels and shit while y'all was out there.
I
Jeff
think
was
it might have been Country Boy News. I can't remember.
I
Yes,
think
it
I called
was.
FTP too and try to get him to do it. What do you call that shit? I can't even think of the name of it. Whatever Samsung's version of FaceTime is, I tried to get
There you go,
FTP to
Joe.
do it with me, and then I think Jeff did it and let me see everybody.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, the craziest one there of everybody there was the littlest one, and that was Hunter. That dude crazy as hell. I
He
talked
crazy?
about doing some redneck skiing, and that boy jumped right in. He was ready for it.
Jackass. He jackass. He's on that status. He
Dude, he
represents.
tried to go head on with a truck, and
Oh,
then
that was
he
a
took.
car, wasn't it?
It was a minivan. He tried to go head on with a minivan, and then he flipped the damn chair twice.
You know, foot rub.
You saw that?
I'm about to hand out your cards to the cops. Give them something to look at today.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, I finally have more than one card from Jeff. He handed them to me in person, so I've got more than one card from Jeff. I told him from now on, when I get pulled over by the cops, I'm just gonna hand them that card for my ID.
Oh, it's beautiful out there, Peachy. What's good, PDF? That's gorgeous. Let me blow that up, girl.
Yeah, how do I do that? Make that mainstream.
See, Peachy is white privilege, man. Look at that. I should just say privilege. Ain't none of us got that shit.
Fuck
White ain't got
man.
nothing to do with it.
White privilege. Fuck you, Joe.
You've been thrown in jail like the rest of us.
Oh, but it's gorgeous out there.
Thank you.
It
Thank
is.
you.
It
What's
is.
that? What's that? FTP?
Peachy, you can't.
I will not confirm or deny whether I've ever been inside a jail.
Oh shit!
You
All right,
went
get out of the road.
to jail. I don't hold it against you neither. See, just because you go to jail doesn't mean you did something wrong. Just so you know.
In here, I guess he didn't do a show tonight, huh?
Oh shit! You know what I forgot, man? All right, hey, are you gonna be on him for a little bit, Bubba?
I don't have any idea. This is my very first one, so
Woo-woo!
I was just checking it out. I've never done one of these, and I had some assistants helping me figure out how to do it. And now I'm trying to remember where it is.
Just Cherry.
All right.
This is my first live stream from my phone.
I gotta talk to somebody on the phone. I'll be back.
I love you, Peachy Rider.
Oh, I love you, FTP. You know, dude. You know, I'm going to I don't know what's the word, man. Be a little bit combative, you know, about our conversations. You know,
Passionate.
Yeah, passionate. Thank you. Not combative. Passionate. That's right.
That's because we've met and we can do that. I think it's because you care about me and I care about you. You're trying to tell me there's a better way to go about it. And
yes,
I get where you're coming from. And I wish I could back down. I wish I could. It's pride is a bitch. And maybe that's to my fault. Maybe I got to admit that I got too much pride.
Don't you know pride is a sin?
FTP, I think that's
Let me
a
bless
good
you real
start.
quick, bro. There you go. Hey, look up. I'm trying to bless you. There you go. With the cigarette in my hand, I blessed you.
FTP, I think I know the ego gets in the way, gets in all of our own ways, right? Ego does. I'm sorry, this traffic's. Y'all give me. I'll be back in just a second, Bob. I need to do something.
Uh-oh. We got NC Tyrant Hunter down there saying, go cool, I'd love a foot rub.
All right, I'll be back.
There we go.
What up, Jeff? Or NC Tyrant Hunter. He's on his NC Tyrant Hunter channel, so he wants to be called NC Tyrant Hunter.
I had to put that up there so Joe could see it.
Where's Joe at? He's not even in here.
He said he had a phone call.
Oh, no. Well, at least he asked me. See, I know Joe cares about me enough to ask. it gets to be a lot to bear all the weight and not talk about it. My lawyer would always say, "Shut up," but
well, one thing people's got to remember, man, everybody's allowed to bicker back and forth, but it don't change the love between everybody.
Oh no, dude, I was fired up. Peachy, Joe, they all know how to get me fired up. Joe started it. He started it, and honesty's honesty. You know, as long as they feel that I'm coming from an honest place, that's all that matters to me. If you ask me a question, I think you'll get the truth. You know what I'm saying? 90% of the time. And the other 10%, well, if I did something wrong and I don't want to admit it, then again, that's pride. But it's also me choosing to lie at that point. Well, I don't know, man. If the state's attorney wants me to have a felony, then I guess I'm riding with a felony. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it.
I'm one of those people, if I actually do something wrong, I'm going to be man enough to take my punishment. If I didn't do nothing wrong, you better believe I'm going to fight you tooth and nail.
Right. Well, come at me respectfully, and I can see it your way. You know what I'm saying? If I said something while I was angry, then I did. You know, if I said that, because that's what Joe said. He said, did you, last I heard you said something about this and this and this 6 square blocks. I may have not answered that question, and that may be the big issue at hand, but I don't know. All I can say is when you're mad, you say shit, but what I would say is this: is it a credible threat when you're in handcuffs in the back of a squad car? No. So it is what it is. Shit comes out of people's mouths. If you don't fucking like it, then don't arrest me. Don't sit there and not help me get my fucking car back. When I seen you wasn't doing shit for me, you pissed me off. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna tell you something that's funny that happened right here in town. I was following an officer that had a taillight on his car. And I watched him pull over somebody for having a taillight on their car. And he was over trying to write him a ticket. So I showed a scene. Well, I got on the phone with our sheriff and sent him a video of what I was recording. Next thing I know, here he comes. He's bringing a truck with him to fix the light on the back of that cruiser. Got rid of the ticket where he was trying to give it to that car and fixed the bulb that was in the car.
Oh, damn.
So nobody got a ticket. Both vehicles got their bulb fixed. And that dude got a lecture for pulling people over for shit that's wrong with him. How you gonna pull somebody over for having a taillight out when you got a fucking taillight out on yours?
It's hypocritical, man. You can't do it. Can't be done. Well, how many times they park where they're not supposed to park? Now, if you got hit, who's that on? I'm just telling you, you're not parking in a good spot.
I went over and I made a cop get out of a handicapped spot.
Yeah, they shouldn't be parking. They're not handicapped.
I went over and parked in the police parking only spot to get their attention. When they came over giving me shit for parking in police parking only, I pointed out where their vehicle was parked.
Where's your vehicle parked at, sir?
And it was like parked. We can see it perfect from where I was sitting. Why don't we just switch spots and you go on your damn way?
It's weird because I say it like this. Don't start no shit, there won't be no shit.
Well, if I've got to follow the law and you're supposed to be teaching the law and supposed to be protecting the law, well, shouldn't you be the first one to follow the law?
Yeah, you can't be putting your boot on other people's neck. That makes us all look bad. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Why are you doing this in why aren't you down in Minneapolis protesting? Why you're a cop? He says, yeah, I hold a Minnesota license. Okay, so you're in South Dakota. Well, I wonder why you're in South Dakota, but Minnesota, if your whole town's burning up, maybe you should go see what's going on there. Okay, if they burnt 3rd Precinct down, maybe you should go visit your town. Don't you think? You shouldn't be here right now at work. And furthermore, you should have stake in that game. If that's Minnesota, that's not the Minnesota we all know and love. That's not. This is the worst point in history, and you want to just keep going to work. Like you don't care. You don't want to debate about it. You won't talk to me about it. Which only acknowledges that you are complicit in it. You either denounce it or you don't. And when I ask you, do you denounce it? And you say, I answer that, or you just don't answer, you're complicit. Sorry. Game over for me. To me, you lost. You're part of the problem. And I'm not going to sit here in South Dakota and say, because his family lives in South Dakota also. His family, I forget the name of the town. I'd have to Google it again. It's, maybe by Wagner or.
How you doing, Kev?
It's a
I
ways
see
out there.
PDF in the house too, man.
Hey, is Joe Cool going to come back on?
Let's get PDF up here because we're gonna be going down to see him pretty soon too.
See PDF.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to Florida and hang out with PDF for a little bit. There's a restaurant down there that I want to go have food at.
Where are you walking to, Peachy?
What's that?
Where are you walking to?
Just over to this neighborhood with sidewalks. You know, it really irritates me that Joe Cool, he sees some property and he says white privilege. Well, in my opinion, that's racist as fuck.
Well, in his defense, he was joking. I mean, yeah, it might have been harsh, but it was joking. He was laughing when he said it.
Yeah, but you know what? Other people laugh too when they go against the BLM. And he doesn't take that shit lightly.
That's why I'm one of those. I put a stop to something the other day because I said, ain't one life more important than another.
Someone should text Joe and get Joe back up on the panel then.
You know, Joe Cool has more privileges than I do in certain aspects.
Well, Peachy Rider, it's I don't know. I say it like this. It's nice to be not homeless yet. For as long as I can say that.
And you know, just like Petey said, I'm a passionate person. At the end of the day, you know, I love and care about you and your family. So I'm going to come from a voice of reason, right? I'm not telling you how to run your life or how to make your decisions. Just like it wasn't like me giving parenting advice with that little 9-year-old girl taking over a panel that I spoke out against. It's not giving parental advice. It's just trying to look after somebody and maybe their channel. And the same thing, you know, I'm just kind of being a voice of reason. Now, everybody's got their own opinions, right? You know.
Right.
And you and I have not seen eye to eye on a lot of things, right?
Sure.
But at the end of the day, I like who you are. I may not like your decisions, but I like who you are. So when I get trolled, say I go over to Mass Hole Reports, you know, big fucking deal. A lot of people don't like that side, right? I try not to take sides, but I get trolled for taking up for ice cold audits over there. I get trolled for being a mod in your room. Fuck them.
Right.
I am who I am. I don't give a damn.
Well, that's what I say too. I mean, there's nothing I can do to change the core beliefs of me. I can't just become someone else. So I appreciate what you say. Like that really that humbles me that there's people out there that care. We deal with so many trolls that make it. You know what? Someone that loves you will tell you the hard realities of it. It's just me being me. It's.
And I'm probably not saying anything that you haven't heard already from somebody else or a family member, you know, looking after your best interest and it's hurting them to watch, to watch you hurt. I'm sure, just
Yeah,
like it hurts us to watch you, go through all these things. It sucks, man.
Yeah,
It makes it makes me angry. But if I didn't love you, I would have unsubbed and gone away.
Right.
So that's what I do with people that I don't like, with people that I don't like their behavior and I don't like that person. So that's my right. So I'll unsub that person, right? I'm finally getting to the point in my YouTube life to where I cannot stress so much over the drama and just unsub. And I've done that to many people. And I tell you what, it makes me feel a whole lot better. Because I don't see what they're saying. I don't see what they're doing. I don't get notifications. And I tell people that email me shit, maybe titles of whatever titles they have with my name in it. They're not doing me any justice by bringing that to my email. Because, yeah, if I wanted to see it, then I would continue staying sub to that person. But so I like and I love a lot of people in this YouTube community. I may not like behaviors, but I love a lot of people.
But you've met me in real life, right? So
yeah.
So how was it, and how is my demeanor in real life versus on YouTube?
Man, you're the same. You're the same dude.
You think I'm the same? Yeah. What you is what you get. All right.
We're all fucking nuts. Look. It's just what I said.
We should have tested his running skills, though. We should have said, "Okay, get ready, get set, go." See how fast he could start. But we didn't.
Run.
See, look. Let me show you these houses right here. On these, this is what backs up to our property. But I'd rather have 2 small houses. Or one, or one medium-sized house, and no, I'm not. I don't want to do all that. No.
Hey, wait a minute. Go back to that house.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Christy Knows Best lives there. That's his house.
I don't know that person.
You don't know him? He lives there in Atlanta.
What's his name?
Christy Knows Best. He's got a TV show.
Oh, I don't know, man. Since I've been YouTubing, I don't watch much TV.
Man, that dude is funny.
I'll have to look it up. But no, we're all crazy. We're all crazy, Mark. We're all crazy. I mean, look, this is what I said in chat and over at the other channel where you guys know who I'm talking about, had his daughter on. I said, why would you do that with a bunch of degenerates? I include myself in a bunch of degenerates. I mean, I know how to behave. I work with children. I love children, and I'll probably still going back to work with children. But at the end of the day, these are adult channels, right? So.
All right, anyway. FTP.
Yeah.
Bear with me, and I'm going to try to lay some PD wisdom on you and see if I can somewhat get you to understand and change your way of thinking on this ticket thing, and try to have an open mind in what I'm trying to lay down here. Okay. Your main goal with that ticket was to take a stand, correct? In other words, to take a stand and to say, this is a bullshit ticket. I don't need to sign it. I'm not going to sign it because I'm standing up for what I believe in, correct?
Yes.
Or at least give me your definition of what you were trying to accomplish there.
Hey, y'all, I apologize, but I got to kill this. I've got people calling in. I got to get some minutes to me after.
All right.
We can do this.
You want to open up a panel, FTP?
Yeah, I'll be able to open one up.
Or you want me to open up one? Huh?
I appreciate everybody for coming in. I appreciate the love.
Congratulations on your first panel, Bubba.
Yeah. Thank y'all very much for coming in. I appreciate all of y'all being here to take my virginity.
Woo, woo, woo.
God bless you. Whoop, whoop.
All right, love you, brother. See you
Love
guys.
you too.
All right, see you, everybody.
Take care.
Peace, everybody.
See you, Bubba.